World on my shoulder, heart full of blues, I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt.
Today's live stream brought to us by Traveling on Adventures, and that's a very good channel y'all need to really check out. We enjoy them, and we're sure you're going to too.
Howdy, howdy. Happy Friday. Becky be here. She was there, but she gone. Got an empty chair down there in the basement. Alrighty. I don't know what is up with chat over here. I'm going to do my best to say howdy, but just in case. Howdy, everyone. It's, how does it look on YouTube? Are the channel names over there? Everybody's got @ in front of their name. Like Moon Over Miami, first one in here today. Howdy, howdy. SRR founder, one of our members. Howdy, howdy. Like Ivan shows at Ivan K196 now. Howdy, howdy, Ivan. There's Megan. Glad you could join us. Howdy, howdy. GGM Creates. And Catherine and Homer Cook, another member. Howdy, howdy. She Devil Adventures. Howdy, howdy. I believe that's Shar of Heart. Howdy, howdy. I like the old way better. Let's see what it looks like on YouTube. Yeah, what's up with the @ sign? So you guys are seeing them too. What's wrong? Yeah, what's wrong with just a channel name? What are you doing down there? She's sideways, sticking her tongue out at me. So they do show. So another thing that happened on, I'm getting a bad internet signal. What the heck? The router's right there. Another thing that was weird on live stream last night was Shirley's following Yellow Brick Road. Hey, Desert Adventures in Arizona. Howdy, howdy. We were getting XP points for commenting. Little crown with a number would show up next to our name every time we comment. So it doesn't make a difference with people that get their exact channel name. Yeah. Like Shar Hart and Ivan. There's now numbers with their name. Okay, let's turn that down. Hey, thanks for being a member for 9 months, SRR founder. I'm not sure why it's showing full channel name instead of just the @ sign and name. So it's showing normal for you, huh? XP has been gone for a few weeks, but they don't follow their own stated rules for giving them. I'm not seeing XP in ours right now. Yeah, I'm seeing the @ signs on YouTube over here on the phone. Wow. That makes it harder for the host to say the proper channel name. Go back to the original way, StreamYard. Or is it YouTube? I wonder if it's YouTube doing it. Interesting. The real Robert Rockwell, howdy, howdy. See, he's got all his together, and I don't like this. Are you going to speak?
No. Usually I can't get a word in. It's getting hot again.
It says 92 for the 101.
Yeah, 92 now, feels like 101. Was what, 54%
I
humidity?
ain't seen it.
For you guys?
For us, yeah. Hey, everybody. Yeah, I had to make me some coffee.
It's 97 degrees here right now. Hey, Desert Adventures in Arizona, 37 months. That's 3 years and a month. It's hard to believe we've had membership that long.
Mm-hmm. And we thank y'all.
It's called a leaderboard. I turned it off. It's annoying. I'm thinking it's YouTube. They may have been doing maintenance. Something. Yeah, I don't like it either, Sea Devil Adventures. You only have 54% humidity. It's been anywhere
Well,
from
we
67 to
got more
83.
storms coming in, so it'll get higher. Right now, it's at 54.
Our humidity's at 14%. It's 97 degrees outside. The high today is going to be 108.
Yeah, we're sometime around 2-ish. They're
Can
calling
turn
for more
leaderboard.
thunderstorms.
I'm going to have to look into this leaderboard stuff.
Don't look at me. I don't touch anything on
Mr. Lee, howdy, howdy. We're recovering from a hack. That's a good possibility there, too.
Yep.
All right. Hey, I got a flavor of the day.
No, it's a definite no from me.
Really?
Yes.
Not even in your coffee?
Nope.
2%
Spinach milk, Skeeter.
flavored milk. I would try this because I like spinach.
I like spinach, but no, it's gotta be sauteed in butter.
Though I was lied to as a kid because my arms don't look nothing like Popeye's.
No, he's a scrawny thing.
Oh, I didn't even know it was Popeye in the picture.
Yeah.
What's it say? Hopefully it's clean. Be strong to the finish by drinking your spinach. Oh, okay. Heck no. Nope. No thanks.
Nope. I actually made us spinach one night out of a can, and I'm usually not much of a spinach out of the can. I like it fresh, and then I cook it with butter, don't I, babe? When we
Yeah.
get it. And then I thought, well, I'll try this can of spinach. I don't even know where it came from. But somehow we ended up with a can of spinach. And I cooked it in butter. Looks like Pennzoil. Yeah.
I let it be.
But yeah, no milk. No spinach milk.
I'm kind of craving milk. I should have got some.
Hey, Thomas.
If it wouldn't have been for that picture, I would not have recognized that.
That's what I was going to really say.
Howdy, Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They got stuff all messed up. I don't like it.
What do we got for racing this week? Tonight,
Oh, boy.
this is my time. So we'll just say 7:30 Eastern. A night race. The Infinity Series is at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Know what I'll be doing later. And then, oddly, the trucks are running tomorrow at 11 a.m. at Lime Rock Park. I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Saturday at 4 p.m., another night race is the Cup. I didn't even know Atlanta had lights.
Yeah. I wouldn't even do a sip, Char. I'm not
Yeah,
much of a
I'd
milk,
try it.
I'm not much of a milk drinker to start with. And then you do that, nope. I ain't touching
They
it.
just let me know your life. Well, it's Raid Parade Day, and we're in red. Red,
Yep.
remembering those employed, deep employed. Remembering those employed, yeah,
Yep.
deployed. Of course, they are employed. Hear about that? Yeah, I was gonna get to that. That's a rough one. That one, I actually shed a tear on that one. He's another one of my childhood heroes. Gone. 79 years old. Rick Hurst
What?
played Cletus on Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all heard that.
Passed away yesterday at the age of 79.
Now watch. He's wanting his cat food I picked up.
And
Yeah, let's put that one in there.
so last night, in his honor, I watched the first episode that he was on the Dukes of Hazzard, which is called The Meeting, season 2, episode 4. I watched that last night, and it was kind of rough. That leaves. I found a rattlesnake today, but not alive. No. See, Boss Hogg's dead and gone now. Roscoe's gone. Lulu's gone. Not you, Lulu. But that's who she's named after, actually.
And I named her right. She's a Lulu.
Cousin Vance, he's dead.
Yeah.
I know I'm missing somebody. Uncle Jesse. I can't believe I missed Uncle Jesse.
How could you forget Uncle Jesse?
Yeah,
How
really.
rude.
I think he was the second one to go. I think it was Boss Hogg first, and then Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, the only ones left now are Enos, Daisy, Bo, and Luke, and Cooter. And Cooter's not doing well himself. Ben Jones, he had to retire completely now. He's getting. I think he's older than Rick Hurst. He might be the oldest one left.
I think so.
How old's Ben Jones? 83 years old.
Jones is 83 years old.
Yeah. Time to retire.
Yep, almost history. My mind goes to Uncle Jesse and Full House when you say Uncle Jesse. Not the original Uncle Jesse, and the best one is from the Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, that always aggravated me when they named him Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, but I remember Dukes of Hazzard when he'd get after them boys.
Oh yeah,
That finger.
and
Yep, Bobby Sharman. Yep, seen that too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a lady actress that passed away too, and I don't remember what her name was. Darn it.
I had to look up to see what she did too, and
Yeah, because I didn't really
I
recognize.
didn't recognize the name, but now I'm drawing a blank, so I'm no help.
I've been watching Knight Rider, that old episode. Well, they're all old episodes now, but I watched that when I was a kid. Watched it many times afterwards. Just a couple years ago, I watched all the seasons, but I never noticed something in that show. There was quite a few episodes that they filmed on the Duke farm. After the Dukes of Hazzard was over, they used the Duke farm a lot, and a lot of the roads and stuff. I don't think I've ever watched the Dukes of Hazzard. You got to watch the Dukes of Hazzard.
Where are you at? I don't know if they could hear Tux. He's wanting something.
Moose chased off a coyote last night.
Oh dear God!
Well, he didn't chase after it.
All right.
I had him outside. Lulu's doing her business. All of a sudden, Moose barked. And he kind of lunged forward, but he stopped. And I hit the light, and this coyote was going the other direction, away from us. And Lulu, she heard Moose barking, so she took off running mid-business. Ran over by Moose barking. She didn't know what she was barking at, but she knew she had to have Moose's back.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh yeah, Moose thought he was a big wig.
Yeah. He's got Lulu for backup. That's why.
Yeah, but he didn't go running after it tonight. He seen it coming, barked, and it must have turned and went the other way. Because
The dog has big dog syndrome or issues because he tried to take on a full-size German Shepherd too.
yeah, because had that coyote not had it had to have turned, because I would have seen it. It would have went right in between us, the direction it was going. But you know, most of these coyotes out here, you look at them and they'll run the other direction. Some won't. They'll just stand there and look at you.
They don't.
Oh, yeah.
There he goes again.
He's over here napping right now. He's got a full belly.
But yeah, now he's gonna think his head just got even bigger because now it thinks he's
Oh,
scared
you should have seen him strutting back to the door.
Worse than Pepe Le Pew when he used to run. Remember?
Yeah, that's how Lulu's running now.
Oh, hopping.
Yeah.
She can't get it like she used to, but she's still going to give it a whirl.
She's laying right here sleeping. She ate some of her breakfast.
Yeah.
Nothing really big going on.
Well, what did Lulu do to you guys last night?
She kept me and Moose awake till 4 in the morning. Like I own this town. Yeah, that's about what it was. Lulu was full of energy last night. She wanted to play. She wanted to. She just didn't want to sleep, and she didn't want anybody else to sleep.
Yeah.
Moose is when he don't get his sleep, he grumpy.
He's a grump. You don't wake him up. He wakes up on his own.
You ought to see him now. I can't move the camera, but he's hanging halfway off the dinette now with his head down towards the floor.
He didn't like the Hills Science diet, and he still ain't keen on it. Roy got him some IAMS dog food, and he's been mixing them together. And Roy goes, "Oh yeah, he's just going to town eating all that dog food." And I said, "You better go check." I said, "Because I guarantee you, he's picking out the Hills diet food," and he was.
Yeah,
He was setting it to the side. He wasn't eating it.
yeah, he was putting it on the other side of the bowl where I didn't see it.
No.
But he's eating it slowly. He's got about a third of a bag, maybe quarter of a bag left. I put a half a cup of that and a half a cup of the IAMS, and he's eating it slowly.
He just ain't digging it. Now Lulu loves it, but
Yeah.
she don't need it.
We're about to open the third bag. Just maybe one more Lulu feeding in it, and that's it. Now I think that the next one's chicken and rice.
Yeah. Lulu is our hardest one to get dog food for.
She likes
She's picky,
that's beef and rice they're eating now.
and I'm surprised she's eating it
And come on, Moose. Come on.
because we've bought it before, and she'd turn her nose up at it. She'd go a day, almost 3 days
Very much.
sometimes before she would eat it because she don't
Yeah.
picky.
She liked the lamb and rice, and she liked the beef and rice.
Yeah. But if it's plain beef, I don't know if she'll eat it.
It looks like 3 11-pound bags. Well, I don't know, because he really likes that IAM stuff, too. So we may have to do 4 bags a month. Come on, Moose.
Yeah, but you need to keep them on what that says they need per dog.
Yeah. Lulu's is 4 cups a day, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. And Moose's is 1 cup. So I give him half a cup of IAMS and half a cup of that other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she had their playmates.
She,
See, that's the thing. She'll sleep all day.
yeah, she'll sleep all day and up all night.
She does that from time to time where she just don't want to sleep.
Yeah.
And she had to do her blanket game.
Oh yeah. Move
Yeah.
your hand or foot, it's on.
Yeah, you put your hand on her blanket and she'll chase it.
Yeah.
She's kind of a little
Lulu
rough.
plays rough though. You gotta watch. And I think
Yeah,
that's why Moose likes to play with her until she starts getting rough, and then he goes and lays down
Yeah.
because she plays rough. But yeah,
You gonna sleep all day? Yeah.
I wouldn't let her sleep. That's just me though. She doesn't, But she's done it to us a few times. Want to be up all night,
Yeah.
and
She only
you're
did,
like,
last
you
night, it was
shouldn't.
her night.
Yeah,
To keep our kitty up as much as possible. Keep him sleeping most of the night. We
yeah.
had to do that too to a cat. We had another dog we had to do that to though too.
I'm trying to think.
What Moose? He loves his
No,
sleep.
wasn't Jasper.
No.
Daisy. Daisy had her night and day mixed up for a while.
Yeah. I've got a little more nerve up. Worked a little bit more on Jasper's video that's over a year late. But getting better at it.
Yeah,
So one of these days his video is gonna come out.
you sure?
Huh?
You sure?
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of videos, today's video in the raid parade, today's raid parade day.
Yep.
Um, ours is me and Tim went cruising around Quartzsite and we found a couple golf courses. so, so we take a tour of the golf course today. Interesting golf course here in Quartzsite. So you have to check that video out. Kitties are laying here napping. It's too hot to be the bed. Saying hi to everybody.
Now, my thing is, you're playing golf. The golf ball normally goes in a little bitty hole, right? I'd be
Usually,
afraid of a dang snake out there where, that'd be one mad rattlesnake minding business, sleeping away in a little hole, and a ball comes landing on it.
well, at least you got a golf club to defend yourself with.
Oh no, I'd be gone. Wouldn't even have to worry about me. I'd be a streak.
Snakes are rather, knock on wood, rather scarce this year out here.
I wouldn't complain about that either.
Outside before it gets hot. I ain't got no outside work to do.
Our youngest daughter had to release a snake.
Yeah.
Kiana. I don't know where she found it, but she released it somewhere. I'm surprised she even picked it. Well, I know she didn't pick it up. She probably scooped it up. It looked like a hog nose. But, yeah, nope.
But
I
yeah,
don't,
see,
don't do snakes. Nope.
usually there's been quite a few that's by now that's been posted, found in town, like last year, year before, but
Yeah.
nothing. I've seen one sidewinder this year. That was way early in the season. But other than that, nothing. Seen a rabbit finally out here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now, when we were in the RV park, rabbits were all over.
big rabbit too. But coyotes, I think they've moved on. I haven't heard a coyote in a month or two. I
Oh, you
mean,
said you saw one last night?
yeah, but I'm talking as the packs. You know,
Oh,
haven't heard any coyotes in probably a month and a half or more now.
I don't know.
You always see the one. Usually, you see one, but at night you hear the packs. They got close to camp.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, we ain't heard any in them about a month or two now. I don't think we got any fires around us. The sky's starting to clear out a little bit. Well, we had some pretty sunsets though, with the smoke in the sky.
I don't want no more smoke in the sky.
And I'm getting internet signal again.
Are you?
Yeah. Moved higher up in elevation. I don't know.
Well, they're probably running out of food, as far as hunting for something to eat.
Yeah.
Now, somebody in town did post a video of the coyote getting up on top of the fence. There was two of them or three. They had a wall concrete wall or brick wall. It showed two of them jumping and going over into a fenced-in area. You know, so many people think because their yards are fenced in, their animals are safe from a coyote. They'll go over a fence. And this one wasn't no little short wall. It was a good sized wall that they jumped over and into the yard.
Wonder what our name looks like. Come on. Howdy.
Huh?
But put an @ sign in front of ours too.
Yep.
Weird. But yeah, nothing big happening. We got a big 4th of July celebration coming up next. I think that's next Friday. 4th.
Yeah, I think so. I have to look on the calendar. Yep.
Big fireworks
We've already been having big shows.
from Stone Bar. Oh man, they have cooling stations and people cooking out there. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. And there's I think Knox is doing their 4th of July at the park again.
Yeah, if you want to call it that.
I'll sit here and watch them. Oh, the neighbors behind us put on a better show. So there ain't much going on over this way. I know the heat. My other brother that has our parents' property. He almost lost his 2 cows in this heat. He has a fan mister, and buddy, them cows are loving it. They don't want to leave their.
You guys been hotter than us.
Yeah, but yeah, he thought when the cows stood up, because he put a fan on them, but when they stood up, all their like the sweat, there was puddles. That's how bad it was.
We just hit
100
degrees.
So yeah, he had to go get some misting fans, I guess, to keep from losing his 2 calves he just bought. Well, they're almost a cow now. They're pretty good size, but he about lost them in this heat here.
We're going back into the kind of high heat for a few days.
Oh yeah?
Tomorrow's supposed to be 109. Today's 107.
Oh yeah?
Sunday's 111. Monday's 114. Tuesday's 112. Wednesday's 107. Thursday's 103. But that's getting closer. There's supposed to be some tropical system heading our direction. I guess the weekend of the 4th, it's got a potential to be pretty wet here, I guess. Add misting fans to the mini fridge at the water. I guess they added misting fans to the 4-H fairgrounds too. They were watering the buildings down.
Yeah, they had to cancel the pig scramble because it's just too hot for the kids and the pigs. So they canceled that. I don't know if they canceled or just postponed it, but it's been pretty warm here. And then there's a tropical storm, Andrea. I think it's on the East Coast. And I haven't looked again to see where they're forecasting it hitting.
There's a one out in the Atlantic that they just got named or something.
Yeah.
But I guess this one down here's been brewing for a while, and it's supposed to come up the west coast, Mexico and California and that. And
yeah.
At first, they predicted all the moisture on the east side of Arizona. But as the weeks went on, they've moved the moisture bubble over and over, and now we're like dead center in it now.
Yeah. I seen the one, and then I haven't followed up on it anymore. I know my nephew lives down in Perry, Florida, but he's on the Gulf, close to Alabama, and he hasn't said anything about anything brewing yet. So.
Yeah, that's the one that's out in the middle. Yeah, the Andrea one.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll be right back right after this.
boogie down at the bar. Fiddle tunes and homemade blues, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back. But hey, don't you wanna play?
There's a storm by Mexico named Eric, but that's a week ago. Was it the same one?
Well, Andrea has dissipated within 12 hours or something. That was 2 days ago. So I guess that's good.
Oh, wait, no, here's the new one.
Okay.
New Pacific Storm. It doesn't look like it has a name yet. It's moving in a northwesterly direction. Oh, it's going to be named. If it does get a name, it's going to be named Flossie.
Okay. I don't know where they came up with that name, but all right.
Wonder if that was Flo's name from Alice. Is her real name Flossie? Kiss my grits.
I don't know. I just remember that famous saying. That's my
Hey,
favorite.
we got to go see that diner sometime. That diner's in Phoenix.
Yeah, I know. That's just my favorite saying. Kiss my grits.
That's my Aunt Ellen saying. She even had a license plate that said that.
Yeah.
Normal to have these Pacific storms. It doesn't seem that way.
No.
Have you noticed, though, they're moving the Tornado Alley?
Yeah.
Moving it more towards the east now.
I can see why after all the ones that have been hitting.
You know what happens when they move Tornado Alley over?
What?
Everybody's homeowner's insurance in Indiana is going to shoot sky high.
They already have been making it high. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
just wait. Once they designate us part of Tornado Alley, insurance is going to go up. Flo was Polly Holiday. Oh, yeah. That was her real name.
Yeah.
But I wonder if it was Flossie on the show, though. Flo for short.
No, it's probably
Pictures up
Florence.
the north in the plains. Day one walks. Howdy, howdy. Hope I got that right. I don't like this at stuff.
On the thing, it probably would have been Florence. The car Flo.
Or Florence. Yeah.
Because you had an Aunt Florence.
Yeah.
Great aunt.
Let's see.
Yeah, I was kind of out of the loop on that. And I seen pictures of our big 4-H fair here. They did bring the rides back last year. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine bringing your kids as hot as it is. And the poor animals.
But keep it up. They'll be doing how they do the 4-H fairs out here. They do the 4-H fairs out here in January or February, one of the two.
Well, you can't do that here. We might have snow.
Does anyone use the name Florence anymore? Not that I know of.
Not that I'm aware of.
Last person I knew named Florence was my aunt.
Yeah.
And she's passed on. Right?
Yeah, was she your great aunt or aunt?
No, she was an aunt. She wasn't a great aunt. She was an aunt.
Yeah, she was your dad's half
Florence
sister.
Jean Castleberry. Of course, Theodore didn't see use for a long time, and now there are a lot of kids named Theo. Isn't Ted short for Theodore, too?
Yes.
You don't hear that name anymore either, Ted. You don't hear my name anymore either.
No.
For the longest time, I was the only one in our school system with that name.
I had a great aunt named Florence, 2 of them. Yeah.
Day One Adventures. Yeah. It's the @ signs throwing me for a loop today. Oh, we got 16 in here. That means some people hasn't seen the awesome flavor of the day.
Pass.
2% spinach milk. I would try it.
I've had a lot of family members on my side named Florence. Didn't even
Yeah.
know that. Yep.
I don't know anybody by that name right now.
Yeah, she was your aunt.
Yeah, my aunt. This is my
Passed away in
dad. She was the
2000.
oldest sister, I think.
2012 is when she passed.
Oh, it's been that long. I thought it was
Yeah.
recently.
Born in 1922, baby.
I don't know, YouTube, what's going on here. Just wait till the XP stuff starts showing up. It ain't in our live stream, but it was in my gosh, it slipped my tongue. Following the Yellow Brick Road live stream last night. We was getting XP points for comments.
I don't know. They've done some goofy stuff on the side.
Big
I
time.
noticed now they're trying to get people to upgrade for free on here and
There's
cut
the lineup.
prices.
We got us. Day One Adventures, Sea-Legged Journeys, Jane N Travels, Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, the LD Life. Ours is about 15 minutes today. I first saw XP about 3 weeks. This is the first time I seen it was last night. And everybody's wondering, what's this? I guessed. I said, it looks like we're getting XP points now for commenting. The only thing with that, the XP points, if you got somebody that's wanting a lot of XP points, they're going to come in and they comment one word at a time. Though I don't think it worked on that guy. Because he was just goofing around and he made a sentence, but it was each one word for the post because he was trying to raise his XP points up. See, Lake Journeys, howdy.
Wonder what's up with that.
Huh. So I wonder what's up with the XP. We're always last to get anything, it seems. Probably because we're branded. You know, because we can't gift memberships. That's crazy because we're branded.
Because we're branded. And at the time, they recommended everybody get branded, but now you can't do nothing because you're branded.
Yeah. It was like if you wanted more than 2 words in your title, you had to be branded or something like that.
Yep. I don't remember. It was something with our name. To keep our name, we had to get branded or something. It was something. Yeah. Moosey. Poor baby. Him had a hard night.
Yeah, but look at her.
And she had a hard night too. She's the culprit.
I took a nap yesterday.
I thought about it. Does that count?
Oh, wait, no. Not yesterday. It was the day before. Yeah, day before.
Yeah. Why'd you take a nap?
I have no clue. I don't ever take naps.
No, not usually. Whew.
Really? What are you going to do, though? It's hot outside. Can't go outside. I mean, you can, but you're going to die.
You're going to bake.
Watching TV. Well, because I've been watching the old NASCAR races. Now I'm up to 1981. Maybe 82.
You don't
No,
know.
81. I started 81 last night. But now I'm up to, before it was just ABC Wild World of Sports. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
It was little clips. Now, after 79, they showed one race, the Daytona 500, full length, flag to flag. But now in 81, there's more of them. So now the races are like getting normal length. So instead of watching like 5 or 10 in a couple hours, now it's probably going to be like one race a day. actually affect. Wait. XP is supposed to be based on interaction in lives, not transfer past that live. And you can get extra for super chats, but people can come in with no comments in number one position. And super chats don't actually affect where you are in the ranks or give you extra points even. Very confusing.
Yeah. So it must be a YouTube thing then.
I don't know.
I don't know. I know when I got on the StreamYard, there was two things up there. They were one was upgrade for free. The heck was
This is probably Ray Prey.
that?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's Megan.
come on. But I can't remember. But there's two parts. You know, people are wanting to upgrade to advanced. You guys are charging too much money for just the basic plan. I'd hate to see an advanced plan.
That's pretty good when about the time the alarm goes off for that you know what it is.
Yeah.
See, I beat my alarm this morning. Well, Merton called me this morning at 8 o'clock,
Did you take
7:30.
your meds?
Yeah, that was a task.
Why was
I did
that?
because I lost them. I couldn't find them. I emptied one bottle yesterday, finished it, got up today, got done talking with Merton, stood up and see my bottle. I saw I got to take my med. I couldn't find them. I couldn't find the new bottles. I tore this place up. Could not find them. You know what I was looking for?
Hmm.
A white prescription bag. Walmart uses brown bags now.
They've been using brown.
That's the first one that ever came in a brown bag. They've all been white. But it was in the brown bag in the drawer. And XP is a beta program. Only some monetized channels got it. Basically trying to give incentives to super chat and interact with live streams rather than lurking. Most everyone I have seen isn't streaming on YouTube. If you make it for your lunch, mistake it for your lunch bag. Yeah, really. Because I overlooked that bag like 6 times.
It's avoiding, guys.
And I picked it up, moved it, and I felt the bottles, and I said, wait a minute, this is my meds.
I'm laughing. Moose must be dreaming. Every now and then you see his foot going.
He's walking.
Yeah. Poor guy. Lulu's a big party.
Oh,
Yeah,
thunder.
they're staying around 2 o'clock, Megan. So it's getting close. We got clear skies right now.
So
I
do
don't
we.
know if we're going to get it or not.
I can tell how much haze is in the sky by my little voltmeter up here. And right now we're getting good solar, so there's hardly any haze out there.
Well, that's good.
But it has been pretty hazy here lately.
Yeah.
Yesterday was pretty hazy. I did have to start the generator an hour early. But last week's video, I need to get to that too. I got to reshoot that. Last week's video is obsolete now. I have figured this out. I've been doing this wrong. Actually, I forgot how to use the inverter. But our inverter is adjustable. I can set the amperage for charging from 0 to 100. Normally, I keep it at 70. If I go above 70, it kicks off. Got 4 batteries, so it takes 70 amps and divides it between the batteries. Each one gets so much. Well, I would lower the amp down to 20, 30, 40, and it would go right back to 70. And I was like, I know I've done this before, lowered this amperage, because I raised it. I forgot to save it. That's what I was doing wrong. So now, I don't have to unplug the generator. I don't have to unplug Honey from the inverter into the generator directly. I can turn the amperage down on the inverter down to 40. So each battery gets 10 amps. And I can now run the 8,000 BTU and the 6,000 BTU together and still charge the batteries. So that was a plus. I can't
Yeah.
see guys insulated curtains. We need to get some of those.
Yeah.
But so yeah, before I was unplugging the inverter, plugging honey directly into the generator and letting the solar charge the batteries while I was running the two air conditioners. But now I can let the solar charge and the battery charger in the inverter and still run both of my ACs and get it down. I can almost make it snow in here. And if it
Yeah.
really gets super bad, say we hit like 150 degrees, I can break out the second generator and fire the rooftop up. I could have, see, that's 13,500 BTU. And then these two together are 14,000, 6 and 8. So what's 14 and 13?
Don't do that to me.
27. I could have 27,500 BTU flowing in this rig in no time at all. You need to make yourself a reminder video and send yourself a reminder to watch before the heat starts. Apparently.
Yeah. So, do you have anything for I had that too?
Yep, I was getting ready to get to that right now. Okie dokie. Here's the flavor of the day.
Gross.
Those that haven't seen it, 2% spinach flavored milk. I would definitely try it.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul Vines, PSV Odyssey. Driving in, listening. Watch for them idiots out there. Where is my? Oh, I gotta go. Hold on. I gotta get off the big screen here. F11.
Yep.
There we go. All right. First thing we have up is, remember this game?
Nope.
Ants in the Pants.
Nope.
We had it when I was a kid. We didn't really play with it a lot, but a lot of our teachers had it for like rainy day recesses. If I can move
I
this.
don't remember it, but that doesn't mean that neither.
Oh, hey, go back. There. Then see what's deck. I don't remember what I put in here.
Don't look at me.
I don't really remember how to play this game. Actually, it's been that long. Remember this thing? My
Not
sister
really.
had this. I forgot about this telephone. The little girl that would pop up in it.
I don't remember that part.
This is an old like 70s toy. Grandpa had it, never played it. Yeah, we hardly played it too.
Does that say crime phone or chime phone?
Chime.
Okay.
She would speak too, if I remember right.
I don't remember, so.
Robert's sister had it. And next is probably a game that you wouldn't find on the shelf today, but Archie Bunkers. That was a good show. I did like Archie Bunkers. But I didn't even know there was an Archie Bunkers card game.
Never didn't know that either.
Huh?
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. Probably would have been something we played back in the day when Archie Bunker was popular.
Yep.
That's back when the shows were good. The Omni Robot.
Or what?
I got to play with one of these one time in a. It was either in Radio Shack or Geo. No, what Geo Perry's in? What was it before that? Schultz's. When my mom worked there, because they would put all the toys out for their Christmas displays, and you could play with them. I think this was there, but I remember playing with this. Like I said, it was either at Radio Shack or Schultz's there in town.
I don't know.
Loved All in the Family. Yeah, that was a great show. Remember the Omnibot?
I don't remember it. Sorry.
It was pretty cool. I think it had pretty cool commercials too, if I remember right. Remember this thing?
Yeah,
Skidoodle. I think we had this when I was a kid.
I remember it, but I couldn't tell you exactly what it did.
I think my sister got this. It was pretty cool. Apparently, that's the last one. I wonder, do they even make the Skidoodle anymore?
I don't know.
Do they still make the Skidoodle toy? No.
I was gonna say it was kind of to me like an Etch-a-Sketch, wasn't it?
It's what it is. It is. It's like a fancy Etch-a-Sketch.
I remember it, but I don't remember.
Hasbro made it, so it could be. I forget who had the what toy company had the Etch-a-Sketch. Spin Master Corp. So apparently it wasn't Hasbro.
That's wild.
I wonder why they quit making a Skidoodle. That was a pretty cool toy.
Why? Because that company no longer exists.
I don't even think
Yeah.
Hasbro exists anymore.
Huh?
I said, there's the flavor of the day again.
Yeah, no spinach flavored milk.
Does
Yes.
Hasbro exist? Oh, Hasbro's still around.
Yeah.
Founded in 1923. We watched that on the Toys That Built America.
Yep.
All right, let's get rid of that. Gone. And what do we got? We have 6 minutes till the raid parade. The robot toys back then were pretty cool actually for their time. Because you had the Omnibot, and then you had that track vehicle that was kind of like a robot. Oh, and then the blue one. I can't remember what his name was. Then you remember the robot that you put cards in his chest? I can't remember. Or what toy was that? What toy that looked like a robot that had removable cards that you put in his chest and ask questions? Okay. Howdy, Toupee, John Zemus. See, I wish they'd go back to the channel names.
Yeah, that's okay. It's a member.
Alfie the electric robot.
I don't know. I can't do nothing on this end. But yeah, I don't remember some of this. I don't remember a lot of the toys you put up there today.
See, when Mom worked at that department store,
Yeah,
I could
so
play with a lot of toys.
surprised you didn't break them.
We did break a helicopter. It was on one of those things that you had the joystick and it was on a stick and it flew around and you could land and pick up things, but it only flew in a circle. I forget. It was me and Ray Ragsdale, I think it was. His mom and grandma worked there.
Yeah.
And sister, I think. But we got that thing going real fast, and I think it was him. The helicopter come flying off the end of it.
And that's why you can't have nice things.
I like my nice things.
I got the video up.
What?
I got premieres in 3 minutes.
Yep.
But yeah.
You need to get some golf clubs, though.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope, I ain't playing.
I'm surprised this town don't have a putt-putt golf course.
I'd play putt-putt, but I ain't sticking my hand in no little hole where a snake could be.
Oh, wait till you ain't got to worry about that with these. Wait till you see it. You ain't got to worry about that with these holes. Wait till you see it. It's a golf course like you've never seen before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We actually stumbled across 2 of them over there. There's one over here by us, but I forgot where it was. and I haven't found it yet. It's really been too hot to get out on the bike, and I don't have a good enough lights for the nighttime riding.
Yeah.
Okay, my live thing is messed up. It's they're putting at in front, and I don't know what they're doing. You get 75 XP per hour. Yeah, I wonder when that's going to start. Put that out.
Yep.
But
2 minutes.
yeah, today our video today is like 20 seconds longer than 15 minutes. Yeah, they're definitely being weird. But we tore the golf course. Actually, this video I shot before the gun range video, so they were kind of out of sequence.
That's because it's Roy. Premieres in 60 seconds.
Night, SRR founder.
Night, Ms. M.
Yeah, I got 60 seconds there too. Well, the link's pinned to the top. We'll see everybody over at the Raid Parade. Thanks for being here. Remember, it's red. Wear your red today. Remembering everyone deployed.
Yep, I'm remembering everybody deployed.
And we'll see you over at the Raid Parade.
Yep.
And y'all get to see the type of golfing they do out here in the desert. It's
Yep.
it's
Have a
definitely
good weekend, everybody, and stay cool.
Yep. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you over at the Raid Parade. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Yes.
And later, yeah, the link's pinned at the top. Enjoy the parade today.
Yep.
Later.
Later.
Been a real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt.
Oops. Let's try that again.
Been a real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt.